Lesson 1. Where do you think we should go?
I've been craving some outdoor time.
Where do you think we should go?
How about exploring the local park? It's beautiful and not too far from here.
That's a fantastic idea. I love being surrounded by nature.
Me too. It's so refreshing and peaceful to take a break from the city.
Absolutely. We could even have a little picnic there.
Oh, yes. I was just about to suggest that. We can pack some delicious sandwiches.
And let's not forget about snacks. I'll bring some chips and cookies.
Perfect. That'll satisfy our cravings while we enjoy the scenery.
It's going to be such a fun day out. I can't wait.
Me neither. Let's plan to go tomorrow, weather permitting.
Sounds like a plan. I'll bring a blanket and some games too.
Excellent. That'll add to the excitement. See you tomorrow, Anna.
See you, John. Looking forward to it. Lesson 2. I'm getting hungry.
Anna, I'm getting hungry.
Me too. Then we can head home and cook dinner.
Great idea. I'm in the mood for something homemade.
What should we make? Any cravings?
How about spaghetti? It's always a crowd pleaser.
Sounds delicious. I'm in.
Awesome. I'll grab the pasta from the pantry.
And I'll whip up a flavorful sauce from scratch.
Perfect teamwork, as always.
Oh, and don't forget the garlic bread.
Of course not. It's my specialty.
Yay! I can already imagine the aroma.
I can't wait to dig in. My stomach is grumbling.
Same here. Let's get cooking, shall we?
Absolutely. Time to unleash our culinary skills.
Ready, set, go. Lesson 3. I made a reservation for 2 tonight.
Guess what? I made a reservation for 2 tonight.
Oh, really? That's fantastic. Where did you book?
At that new Italian restaurant everyone's been talking about.
Wow, that's amazing. What time is our reservation?
It's at 7 p.m. tonight. Perfect for a nice evening out.
I'm already looking forward to it. This is going to be great.
I know, right? I've heard their food is incredible.
Me too. I can't wait to try out this place.
The reviews were rave, so my expectations are high.
Same here. I'm getting hungry just thinking about it.
It's going to be a memorable dining experience, for sure.
Absolutely. I'm ready to indulge in some delicious Italian cuisine.
Well, get ready to have your taste buds blown away.
I'm counting down the minutes until 7 p.m. Let's go. Lesson 4. The weather looks great today.
Hey, Anna. The weather looks great today.
Absolutely. We should make the most of it.
I was thinking of going to the beach. Want to join?
Sounds like a plan. What should we bring?
Definitely sunscreen, towels, and swimwear.
Good call. Can't forget the essentials.
I'll grab the sunscreen. SPF 50, right?
Yes, better be safe than sorry.
And we'll need a couple of beach towels.
I'll pack them along with our swimwear.
Perfect. We're all set for some fun in the sun.
I can't wait to relax and soak up the rays.
It's going to be a fantastic beach day, Anna.
I couldn't agree more. Let's go and have a blast. Lesson 5. I've been trying to get in shape.
Hey, Anna. I've been trying to get in shape.
That's awesome. Need any tips or workout ideas?
Definitely. I could use some guidance.
Well, have you tried jogging or running?
Not really, but I'm willing to give it a shot.
It's a great way to burn calories and boost your stamina.
Sounds challenging, but worth it.
You can start with short distances and gradually increase.
That's a good plan. Any other suggestions?
How about trying some bodyweight exercises at home?
Like push-ups and squats?
Exactly. They're effective and don't require any equipment.
I'll give those a try. Thanks for the advice.
No problem. You got this, John. Lesson 6. Let's analyze our competitors' strategies for inspiration.
Hey, Anna. As we plan our next move, let's analyze our competitors' strategies for inspiration.
That's a smart idea, John. Learning from their successes and failures can be valuable.
Absolutely, Anna. It helps us understand what works in the market.
Let's start by researching their marketing tactics and target audience.
Good point, Anna. Knowing who they're reaching can give us insights.
We should also look into their product features and pricing strategies.
Agreed, Anna. Understanding their offerings helps us position ourselves effectively.
Let's not forget to analyze their customer feedback and reviews.
Right, Anna. It gives us an idea of their strengths and weaknesses.
We can also monitor their social media presence and engagement.
That's a great way to gauge their audience's response, Anna.
Lastly, let's observe any unique or innovative approaches they're taking.
Excellent idea, Anna. It might spark creativity and fresh ideas for us.
By analyzing our competitors, we can refine our own strategies and stay competitive.
Absolutely, Anna. It's all about continuous improvement and staying ahead.
Let's dive into this analysis and draw inspiration for our next steps, John.
I'm excited, Anna. Let's learn from the best and make our mark in the market.
Lesson 7. I've been dreaming of a vacation.
Hey, Anna. I've been dreaming of a vacation.
Oh, me too. Where are you thinking of going?
I'm actually considering a tropical beach destination.
That sounds amazing. Sun, sand, and relaxation.
Exactly. I could use some warmth and vitamin C.
Ha, I like that. Any specific location in mind?
I've heard great things about Bali. What about you?
Bali sounds incredible. I've always wanted to go.
Well, why don't we plan our dream beach getaway?
That's a fantastic idea, John. Let's make it happen.
We'll be sipping cocktails under palm trees in no time.
Count me in. Let's escape to paradise, my friend.
Get ready for some unforgettable beach adventures.
I can't wait. It'll be the ultimate tropical escape. Lesson 8. I recently attended a multicultural festival.
Hey, Anna. I recently attended a multicultural festival.
That sounds interesting. What caught your attention?
The diverse traditions intrigued me. It was so fascinating.
I love learning about different cultures. What else stood out?
Oh, the food was absolutely amazing.
I can imagine. What kind of cuisines did you try?
I had Mexican tacos, Indian curry, and Chinese dumplings.
Yum! It must have been a flavor-packed experience.
Definitely. I couldn't resist going back for seconds.
Ha, I don't blame you. Food brings people together.
It truly does. It was a celebration of diversity and deliciousness.
I'm glad you had a great time exploring different traditions.
It was an unforgettable experience, Anna. I highly recommend it.
Lesson 9. I finally mustered up the courage to go skydiving.
Hey, Anna. You won't believe the incredible experience I had today.
Oh, do tell. I'm all ears.
Well, I finally mustered up the courage to go skydiving.
No way. That's amazing. How was it?
Anna, it was absolutely mind-blowing. I can't even put it into words.
I can only imagine the rush of adrenaline and the feeling of freedom.
Exactly. It was like nothing I've ever experienced before. I felt like I was flying.
That sounds incredible, John. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you. It was a leap of faith, quite literally.
I'm sure it's an experience that will stay with you forever.
Absolutely. The memories and the thrill will be etched in my mind.
You've inspired me, John. Maybe I'll gather the courage to try it someday.
That would be amazing, Anna. I'll be right there cheering you on.
Ha, I'll hold you to that promise.
Count on it. Life is all about embracing thrilling adventures, right?
You couldn't be more right, John. Here's to more unforgettable experiences. Lesson 10. I was thinking of a tropical beach destination.
Hey, Anna. Have you thought about our upcoming vacation?
Oh, yes. I've been daydreaming about it nonstop.
Same here. I'm really excited to get away.
Me too. It'll be a much-needed break from the daily grind.
Absolutely. Any ideas on where we should go?
I was thinking of a tropical beach destination.
That sounds perfect. Sun, sand, and relaxation.
Exactly. Plus, we can indulge in some delicious cocktails.
Count me in. We'll be sipping drinks with tiny umbrellas.
I can't wait to feel the warm sand between my toes.
And the sound of waves crashing in the background. Bliss.
It's going to be the ultimate paradise getaway, John.
I couldn't agree more, Anna. Let's make it a vacation to remember.
Absolutely. Get ready for some fun in the sun, my friend. Lesson 11. I've been feeling quite ambitious and motivated.
Hey, Anna. Lately, I've been feeling quite ambitious and motivated.
That's fantastic, John. Ambition can lead to great achievements.
Absolutely. I've been thinking about how I can turn my ambitions into reality.
That's a crucial step. How are you planning to achieve your goals?
Well, one thing I've decided is to take on more challenging projects.
That's a bold move, John. Challenging projects can push your limits.
Exactly. I believe that by stepping out of my comfort zone and taking on bigger challenges, I'll grow and develop new skills.
That's a brilliant strategy. Embracing challenges is a pathway to personal and professional growth.
I couldn't agree more, Anna. It's time to break free from the familiar and strive for greatness.
I have no doubt that with your determination and hard work, you'll achieve remarkable things.
Thank you for your support, Anna. It means a lot to me.
You're welcome, John. I'm here to cheer you on every step of the way.
Together, we'll reach new heights and conquer our ambitions.
Absolutely. Let's embrace the challenges and soar towards success. Lesson 12. I couldn't find my keys.
Hey, Anna. Is there something you need? I'm here for you.
Thanks, John. I've been searching everywhere, but I couldn't find my keys.
Oh no. That's a tricky situation. Where did you last have them?
I remember having them in my bag, but now they're nowhere to be found.
Let's retrace your steps and think. Did you check the usual spots?
I did, but no luck. I even checked under the couch cushions.
Did you try looking in your jacket pockets or on the kitchen counter?
I did, but they're not there either. It's like they disappeared.
Don't worry, Anna. We'll find them. Let's think outside the box.
You're right, John. Maybe they're in a place I least expect them to be.
Have you checked the bathroom or the laundry room?
Not yet, but it's worth a shot. Let me go and check right away.
Good luck, Anna. I'll keep my fingers crossed for you.
Guess what, John? I found them. They were in the laundry room, of all places.
Ha ha. That's unexpected, but I'm glad you found them. Crisis averted.
Thanks for your help, John. I couldn't have done it without you.
No problem, Anna. I'm always here to lend a hand. Keys can be sneaky.
They sure can be. I'll be more careful next time. Thanks again, John. Lesson 13. We need to discuss the payment terms.
Hey, Anna. We need to discuss the payment terms for this business deal.
Absolutely. Let's make sure we're on the same page.
I propose a 50% upfront payment and the remaining 50% upon completion.
That sounds fair. How about setting a clear deadline for completion?
Good idea. Let's agree on a realistic deadline to avoid any delays.
Agreed. We should also consider payment methods and invoicing.
Definitely. We can discuss options like bank transfers or online payment platforms.
That works for me. We should also include late payment penalties.
Right, to ensure timely payments. We don't want any delays.
Exactly. Let's finalize these terms so we can move forward with the deal.
I'm glad we're on the same page, Anna. It's important for a successful partnership.
Absolutely, John. Clear payment terms lead to a smoother business relationship.
Cheers to a fruitful collaboration, Anna.
Cheers. Let's seal the deal and make great things happen. Lesson 14. I need your assistance with booking a flight.
Hey, Anna. I need your assistance with booking a flight.
Of course, John. I'm here to help. Where are you planning to fly to?
I'd been dreaming of visiting Paris, France.
Oh la la. A trip to the city of love. How romantic.
Ha, you caught me, Anna. I want to surprise my partner with this trip.
That's incredibly sweet, John. When are you planning to fly?
I'm looking at flights for next month. I want to make sure everything is well planned.
Excellent. We have enough time to find you the best deals.
Thank you so much, Anna. Your expertise in travel is invaluable.
It's my pleasure, John. I enjoy planning trips and making sure everything goes smoothly.
I'm grateful to have a friend like you who's so travel savvy.
Ah, thank you. It means a lot to me. We'll make sure you have a fantastic journey.
Absolutely. I'm counting on you to find the perfect flight and make this trip memorable.
Don't worry, John. We'll find the best options and make it a trip of a lifetime. Bon voyage.
Thank you, Anna. I'm excited for this adventure. Paris, here I come.
Lesson 15. Have you ever tried shopping online?
Hey, Anna. Have you ever tried shopping online?
Yes, it's great. You can find good deals on many items.
It's so convenient, isn't it? No need to leave the house.
Absolutely. Just a few clicks, and your order is on its way.
Plus, you can compare prices easily and find the best deals.
That's true, John. It saves time and money.
I've found some amazing discounts online. It's like a treasure hunt.
It's exciting to score a great deal, John. It feels like a victory.
And there's such a wide variety of products available.
You can find almost anything you need, John. It's incredible.
I especially enjoy the convenience of doorstep delivery.
No more carrying heavy shopping bags. It's a relief.
Just make sure to read the reviews before making a purchase.
Good advice, John. It helps in making informed decisions.
Online shopping has definitely changed the game.
It's become a part of our daily lives, John. So convenient.
Here's to finding great deals and enjoying the perks of online shopping, Anna.
Cheers to that, John. Happy shopping and saving. Lesson 16. I think we should look for vacation rentals online.
Hey, Anna. I think we should look for vacation rentals online.
That's a great idea, John. It'll give us plenty of options.
Definitely. We can find a cozy and affordable place to stay.
I can't wait to start planning our vacation. It'll be so exciting.
I feel the same way, Anna. It's going to be an amazing adventure.
Do you have any specific location in mind?
How about a beach destination? Somewhere with sun, sand, and relaxation.
That sounds perfect. We can soak up the sun and enjoy the beach vibes.
Absolutely. Plus, beach destinations offer a variety of activities.
I agree. We can go swimming, snorkeling, or simply relax by the shore.
It'll be a great opportunity to recharge and unwind.
I couldn't agree more, John. We deserve a refreshing vacation.
So, let's start browsing vacation rental websites. We'll find the perfect place.
Sounds like a plan. I'll take a look at some options and share them with you.
Awesome, Anna. Your expertise in finding the best deals will come in handy.
Thank you, John. Together, we'll find a fantastic vacation rental.
I'm excited to see what options we have. Let's make this vacation unforgettable.
Absolutely, John. Get ready for an incredible vacation filled with relaxation and fun. Lesson 17. I went to a museum yesterday.
Hey, Anna. I went to a museum yesterday. It was all right.
That sounds interesting, John. What kind of museum was it?
It was an art museum, filled with paintings and sculptures.
That's fascinating. Did you see any famous artworks?
Yes, I saw a famous painting by Van Gogh. It was breathtaking.
Wow! Van Gogh's works are truly remarkable. What else caught your attention?
There was a sculpture exhibition that was quite unique. It had abstract pieces.
Abstract sculptures can be thought-provoking. Did you find them interesting?
Definitely. Some were puzzling, but it made me think and interpret them in my own way.
That's the beauty of abstract art. It allows individual interpretation.
Exactly. It was a thought-provoking experience.
Any other highlights from your museum visit?
Oh, there was this interactive exhibit where you could create your own artwork.
That sounds like fun. Did you get a chance to unleash your artistic side?
I did. I created a colorful abstract painting. It was quite liberating.
That's fantastic, John. I'm glad you had a chance to express yourself.
It was a memorable visit, Anna. I enjoyed exploring the world of art.
Museums have a way of inspiring and broadening our perspectives. Thanks, John. Lesson 18. I could really use your help.
Hey, Anna. I could really use your help with something.
Of course, John. What do you need assistance with?
I have a project coming up and I could use some extra support.
That would be great. I'm happy to lend a hand. Tell me more about it.
It's a presentation for work. I want it to be engaging and impactful.
I appreciate your trust in me, John. I'll help you make it outstanding.
Thank you so much, Anna. Your expertise will make a big difference.
No problem at all. We make a great team, and I'm here to support you.
That means a lot to me, Anna. I couldn't ask for a better colleague.
The feeling is mutual, John. Together, we can achieve great things.
Absolutely. Let's meet up sometime to discuss the project in detail.
That sounds like a plan. We can brainstorm ideas and create a game plan.
I'm looking forward to it, Anna. Your input will be invaluable.
Likewise, John. We'll make this presentation a success. Let's do it.
Thank you again, Anna. I'm grateful for your support and friendship.
Don't mention it, John. It's what friends and colleagues are for. Let's rock this project. Lesson 19. I'm attending a formal event soon.
Hey, Anna. I need your advice. I'm attending a formal event soon.
Absolutely. I can help. What are you looking for?
I need a new outfit. Something stylish and appropriate.
They have a wide range of options. Dresses, suits, and accessories.
That's perfect. I want to make a lasting impression.
You're going to turn heads, John. Let's find the perfect ensemble.
I appreciate your confidence, Anna. I trust your fashion sense.
No worries, John. I've got an eye for style and what suits you.
That's why I came to you, Anna. You're my fashion guru.
Ha, happy to take on that role, John. Let's start browsing.
Should I go for a classic suit or try something more daring?
It depends on the event and your personal style. We'll find the right balance.
I want to stand out, but not too much. Classy with a touch of uniqueness.
I know just the style you're going for, John. We'll make you shine.
Great! I'm excited to see the options and choose the perfect outfit.
It'll be a fun shopping adventure, John. Get ready to rock that event.
Thanks, Anna. I'm lucky to have you as my fashion advisor and friend.
Ah, the feeling is mutual, John. Let's make you the best dressed person there. Lesson 20. I found a great hotel for our trip.
Hey, Anna. I found a great hotel for our trip.
That sounds perfect, John. Tell me more about it.
It's in a convenient location and has excellent reviews.
That's promising. What's the price per night?
It's £100 per night for a standard room.
That's reasonable. Does it include any amenities?
Yes, they offer complimentary breakfast and free Wi-Fi.
That's a nice bonus. How about the room size and facilities?
The rooms are spacious and well-equipped with modern amenities.
That's exactly what we need for a comfortable stay.
I thought so too, Anna. It's a good value for the price.
Agreed. Let's book it and secure our accommodation.
I'll go ahead and make the reservation. It's a done deal.
Great job, John. Our trip is coming together nicely.
Thanks, Anna. I'm glad we found a perfect hotel within our budget.
Me too, John. It's one less thing to worry about.
Now we can focus on planning our itinerary and having a fantastic time.
Absolutely. I can't wait for our trip. It's going to be amazing. Lesson 21. Have you booked your flight for our trip?
Hey, Anna. Have you booked your flight for our trip?
Yes, I have. I wanted to make sure everything is sorted.
That's great, Anna. Did you book a direct flight?
Absolutely. I booked a direct flight to ensure a smooth journey.
Smart move, Anna. Direct flights save time and reduce hassle.
That's exactly what I was thinking, John. Convenience is key.
And it's much more comfortable too, without layovers.
I couldn't agree more. Non-stop flights make traveling easier.
Did you manage to get a good deal on the tickets?
Yes, I found a great deal with a reputable airline.
That's fantastic, Anna. It's always nice to save some money.
Definitely, John. I like getting the best value for my money.
So, we'll be on the same flight then. Looking forward to it.
Absolutely, John. It'll be a fun journey together.
We can keep each other entertained and share travel stories.
That sounds like a plan. It'll make the flight more enjoyable.
I'm glad we're on the same page, Anna. Let's make this trip unforgettable.
Absolutely, John. It's going to be an adventure to remember. Lesson 22. We need to find a good restaurant for dinner tonight.
Hey, Anna. We need to find a good restaurant for dinner tonight.
All right, I'll start looking for options.
That's great, Anna. Let's find a place with delicious food.
Definitely. We should also consider the ambience and location.
Absolutely, Anna. A cozy atmosphere would be perfect.
I'll make sure to check the reviews as well. We want quality.
Good idea, Anna. Reviews can give us insights from other diners.
We don't want any unpleasant surprises, John. Reviews are important.
Agreed, Anna. We want to make the most of our dining experience.
I'll check for restaurants with a variety of options too.
That sounds perfect. We both have different preferences.
Variety ensures that we both find something we'll enjoy.
And don't forget to check if they have any vegetarian options.
Of course, John. I'll make sure there are suitable choices for you.
Thanks, Anna. You always think of everything.
It's my pleasure, John. We make a great team when it comes to food.
Ha, that's for sure. Our taste buds are in sync.
Let's find a restaurant that will satisfy our cravings and make our taste buds dance. Lesson 23. I'm in need of some sun, sand, and relaxation.
Hey, Anna. We should plan a beach getaway soon.
Definitely. I'm in need of some sun, sand, and relaxation.
Agreed. We need a place with beautiful beaches and unspoiled nature.
Absolutely, John. It would be refreshing to be surrounded by natural beauty.
I'm thinking of a destination with crystal clear waters and white sandy beaches.
That sounds like paradise, John. We can unwind and soak up the sun.
And let's not forget about exploring the untouched nature nearby.
Absolutely. Hiking trails and scenic landscapes would be a bonus.
I want to escape the hustle and bustle of the city, Anna.
Me too, John. A peaceful and serene environment is what we need.
We should also look for a place with activities like snorkeling or kayaking.
Great idea. Adventure and water sports will add excitement to our trip.
And let's not overlook the local cuisine. I'm craving some seafood.
Oh, yes. Fresh seafood by the beach would be a culinary delight.
We're on the same page, Anna. It'll be a perfect beach getaway.
I can already picture the sunsets and the sound of waves crashing.
It's going to be amazing, Anna. Let's start researching our dream destination.
I'm excited, John. We'll find the ideal place that ticks all the boxes. Lesson 24. Technology has taken over our lives.
Hey, Anna. Lately, I've been feeling like we're missing out on the real world because we're so glued to our screens.
I get what you mean, John. Technology has taken over our lives.
Exactly. We're constantly scrolling, clicking, and swiping.
It's like we're trapped in a digital bubble, missing out on genuine experiences.
I miss the simple joys of connecting with nature and engaging with people face to face.
Me too, John. The real world has so much to offer beyond pixels and notifications.
We should make a conscious effort to disconnect and be present in the moment.
That's a great idea, John. Let's set aside screen-free time for ourselves.
We can go for a hike, have picnics, or simply enjoy a conversation without distractions.
It sounds refreshing, John. Rediscovering the real world will bring us new perspectives.
We'll be able to appreciate the beauty around us and form deeper connections.
And who knows, we might stumble upon unexpected adventures and create lasting memories.
Absolutely, Anna. It's time to break free from the digital grip and embrace the real world.
I'm with you, John. Let's find the balance and make the most of every moment.
Here's to living life beyond the screens and embracing the wonders of the real world, Anna.
Cheers to that, John. Let's embark on this adventure together. Lesson 25. Have you ever considered having a smart home?
Hey, Anna. Have you ever considered having a smart home?
Actually, I have. Being able to control everything from home sounds convenient.
Definitely. Smart homes offer so much more than just convenience.
That's true, John. They also enhance security.
Exactly. With smart locks, cameras, and alarms, we can feel safer at home.
It's reassuring to have that extra layer of protection.
And we can monitor our homes even when we're away, right from our phones.
That's a great feature. We can keep an eye on things no matter where we are.
Plus, smart homes can help save energy too, with automated systems.
That's a win-win situation. We can reduce our carbon footprint and save money.
Imagine adjusting the temperature or turning off lights with just a voice command.
It would definitely make our lives easier and more efficient.
And let's not forget about the fun gadgets, like voice-controlled speakers.
Oh, yes. We can simply ask for our favorite music or get answers to our questions.
It's like having a personal assistant at our fingertips.
Haha, it would certainly make life a little more entertaining.
I'm seriously considering turning my home into a smart home now.
I'm right there with you, John. The benefits are too good to pass up. Lesson 26. I need to get to the city center.
Hey, Anna. I need to get to the city center. Any suggestions on how to get there?
You can take bus number 12. It goes directly to the city center.
That's convenient. Is it a frequent bus with regular timings?
Yes, it's a popular route. Buses come every 15 minutes during peak hours.
Perfect. I won't have to wait for long then.
And the bus ride is usually smooth and comfortable.
That's good to know. I can relax during the journey.
Make sure to check the bus schedule to plan your departure time.
Absolutely, Anna. I don't want to miss the bus.
The bus will drop you off right in the heart of the city.
That's exactly where I need to go. It's convenient.
And there are plenty of shops, restaurants, and attractions nearby.
Sounds like a lively area. I'll have plenty to explore.
Don't forget to keep some change for the bus fare.
Thanks for the reminder, Anna. I'll make sure I have the right amount.
You're welcome, John. Enjoy your trip to the city center.
I will, Anna. Thanks for the helpful advice.
Lesson 27. We need to revise the contract.
Hey, Anna. We need to revise the contract. Can you help me with that?
Sure, John. I can definitely assist you in drafting the revised contract.
That would be great, Anna. We need to make some important changes.
Let's start by reviewing the existing contract and identifying the areas that need modification.
Absolutely, Anna. We want to ensure that all the necessary updates are made.
Once we have a clear understanding of the changes, we can begin drafting the revised contract.
I trust your expertise, Anna. Your attention to detail is impressive.
Thank you, John. I'll make sure to include all the necessary legal terms and conditions.
And let's make the language as clear and concise as possible.
Definitely, John. We want the contract to be easily understood by all parties involved.
It's important to avoid any potential confusion or misinterpretation.
I'll also ensure that the revised contract complies with the applicable laws and regulations.
That's crucial, Anna. We need to adhere to all legal requirements.
Once the draft is ready, we can review it together and make any necessary adjustments.
That sounds like a plan, Anna. We'll work together to finalize the contract.
And if there are any questions or concerns during the process, feel free to reach out to me.
I appreciate your support, Anna. Your expertise will be invaluable in this process.
It's my pleasure, John. I'm here to help you every step of the way. Lesson 28. Which line should I take to get to the museum?
Hey, Anna. I have one more question. Which line should I take to get to the museum?
You should take the green line, John. It goes directly to the museum.
Great. Is it a popular line with frequent trains?
Yes, the green line is one of the busiest lines, so there are trains every few minutes.
That's convenient. I won't have to wait long to catch a train.
And the museum is just a few stops away from the station.
That's perfect. I won't have to walk too far once I get off the train.
Make sure to check the train schedule to plan your departure time.
Thanks for the reminder, Anna. I don't want to miss the train.
Don't worry, John. The trains are pretty punctual on the green line.
That's good to know. I'll make sure to be on time.
Once you get off at the museum station, just follow the signs to the entrance.
I appreciate the directions, Anna. I don't want to get lost.
No problem, John. The museum is a popular landmark, so it's easy to find.
And do you know if there are any discounted tickets available?
It's worth checking their website or asking at the ticket counter for any special offers.
I'll make sure to do that. Saving some money would be a bonus.
Absolutely, John. Every bit of savings counts. Lesson 29. I'm looking for a hotel with some amenities.
Hey, Anna. I'm looking for a hotel with some amenities. Does it have a fitness center or a swimming pool?
Yes, the hotel has both a fitness center and a swimming pool.
That's perfect. I can stay active and relax during my stay.
The fitness center is well equipped with modern exercise equipment.
I'll be able to maintain my workout routine even while traveling.
And the swimming pool is quite spacious and offers a great view.
That sounds refreshing. I can take a dip and unwind after a long day.
Plus, swimming is a great way to stay fit and enjoy some leisure time.
Absolutely. I'll make sure to pack my swimwear.
Don't forget your goggles and sunscreen too, John.
Good point, Anna. I don't want to forget those essentials.
The hotel also provides towels and other amenities for your convenience.
That's convenient. I won't have to worry about packing extra towels.
And if you need any assistance or have questions, the hotel staff is always helpful.
That's good to know. I'll reach out to them if I need anything.
The fitness center and swimming pool are usually open during specified hours.
I'll check the hotel's website or ask at the front desk for the timings.
That's a smart idea, John. You can plan your activities accordingly. Lesson 30. I'm planning to rent a car.
Hey, Anna. I'm planning to rent a car. What documents will I need?
You'll generally need your valid driver's license and a credit card.
That makes sense. I'll make sure to bring those with me.
Your driver's license is essential to prove that you're eligible to drive.
Absolutely, Anna. I wouldn't want any issues while renting a car.
And the credit card is usually required for security and payment purposes.
I have a valid credit card, so that shouldn't be a problem.
Just ensure that the credit card has enough available credit for any deposits or additional charges.
Good point, Anna. I'll check my credit limit before renting the car.
It's also a good idea to read the terms and conditions of the rental agreement.
I'll make sure to go through them carefully to avoid any surprises.
Some rental companies might have additional requirements, so it's best to check in advance.
I'll contact the rental company and ask if there are any specific documents they need.
That's a smart move, John. It's better to be prepared.
Do you think I'll need any other documents, like proof of insurance?
It depends on the rental company and your personal insurance coverage.
I'll double-check with the rental company to see if I need any additional insurance documents.
That's a good idea, John. It's better to have all the necessary documents in order. Lesson 31. Have you ever thought about going on a spontaneous adventure?
Hey, Anna. Have you ever thought about going on a spontaneous adventure?
Yes, John. I believe in embracing the present moment and going on spontaneous trips.
That sounds exciting. Where would you like to go?
Maybe a road trip to a charming coastal town or a hiking expedition in the mountains.
Both options sound amazing. I love exploring new places in nature.
Nature has a way of rejuvenating our spirits and bringing us closer to ourselves.
Absolutely. The beauty of the outdoors can be truly awe-inspiring.
Plus, going on spontaneous adventures allows us to break free from our routines and experience something different.
It's a great way to create lasting memories and stories to share.
And sometimes, the most memorable moments happen when we step out of our comfort zones.
That's so true. Stepping into the unknown can lead to unexpected and wonderful experiences.
It's like opening a door to endless possibilities and embracing the spontaneity of life.
I couldn't agree more, Anna. Life is meant to be lived to the fullest.
So, let's seize the moment and plan our next spontaneous adventure together.
I'm all in, Anna. Let's embark on an unforgettable journey and create stories we'll cherish forever.
Adventure awaits, John. Let's make the most of it and enjoy every single moment.
Absolutely, Anna. Here's to embracing the present and going on incredible adventures together.
Lesson 32. I'm planning a trip.
Hey, Anna. I'm planning a trip, and I think a week would be enough to explore and experience everything.
That sounds like a reasonable time frame, John. Where are you planning to go?
I'm thinking of visiting a vibrant city with lots of attractions and activities.
A week should give you a good amount of time to see the major sites and immerse yourself in the local culture.
Exactly. I want to make sure I have enough time to explore and soak in the atmosphere.
It's always a good idea to plan your itinerary in advance to make the most of your time.
I'll definitely do that, Anna. I want to make sure I don't miss out on anything.
Start by listing the top attractions and landmarks you want to visit.
That's a smart approach. I'll research and make a list of must-see places.
Remember to leave some room for spontaneous discoveries and local recommendations.
Absolutely. Some of the best experiences come from stumbling upon hidden gems.
And don't forget to allocate time for relaxation and leisure activities.
Good point, Anna. It's important to balance exploration with some downtime.
Plus, you might want to try some local cuisine and experience the city's nightlife.
Oh, definitely. Trying delicious food and enjoying the nightlife are essential parts of the experience.
With a week's time, you'll have the opportunity to immerse yourself in the local scene.
I'm getting more excited about the trip now. A week seems like the perfect duration.
It's a great length for a trip. You'll have enough time to create lasting memories. Lesson 33. How about learning a new skill or taking up a hobby?
Hey, Anna. Anything that sounds like a smart idea we should try?
How about learning a new skill or taking up a hobby?
That's a great suggestion, Anna. It can be fun and enriching.
We can choose something we've always wanted to learn or explore a completely new area.
I've always wanted to learn how to play the guitar. What about you?
That sounds awesome, John. I've always been interested in photography.
Perfect. We can support and motivate each other in our respective pursuits.
Absolutely. We can share tips, practice together, and celebrate our progress.
It's a smart way to invest our time and develop new talents.
Plus, learning something new can boost our confidence and open up new opportunities.
I agree, Anna. It's a smart idea to continuously learn and grow.
We can also consider joining a local club or community group related to our interests.
That's a smart move. It'll allow us to meet like-minded individuals and expand our network.
And who knows, we might discover hidden talents or passions along the way.
That's the beauty of trying new things, Anna. We never know what we're capable of until we give it a shot.
So, let's embark on this journey of learning and self-discovery together.
I'm all in, Anna. Here's to embracing new skills and enjoying the process.
Cheers to our smart idea and the exciting adventures that lie ahead. Lesson 34. Do you still have the receipt for the item we bought?
Hey, Anna. Do you still have the receipt for the item we bought?
Yes, I kept it safe in case we need to make any returns.
That's a smart move, Anna. It's always good to have the receipt handy.
Absolutely. It serves as proof of purchase and makes the return process easier.
I've learned from past experiences that keeping receipts can save a lot of hassle.
It's true, John. Sometimes products turn out to be faulty or not what we expected.
Having the receipt ensures that we can get a refund or exchange without any issues.
And it's a good practice to check the return policy of the store before making a purchase.
That's a smart tip, Anna. Each store may have different policies and timeframes for returns.
It's also helpful to keep the item in good condition and retain its original packaging.
Right, Anna. Returning the product in its original state increases the chances of a successful return.
Plus, it's good to be aware of any restocking or return shipping fees that might apply.
Definitely, Anna. We should consider those factors when deciding to make a return.
So, with the receipt in hand, we can confidently approach the store if any issues arise.
Absolutely. It gives us peace of mind knowing that we have proof of our purchase.
And it ensures that we can make the most out of our consumer rights and protections.
Thanks for reminding me about the receipt, Anna. It's an important document to have.
You're welcome, John. It's always better to be prepared. Let's keep it safe for any future needs. Lesson 35. Long time no see.
Hey there! Long time no see. How've you been?
I've been good, thanks. Just keeping busy. How about you?
Same here, Anna. Life's been hectic, but I'm hanging in there.
It's nice to catch up after a while. Any exciting news to share?
Actually, I recently started a new job. It's been quite a change.
That's great, John. Congratulations on the new opportunity.
Thanks, Anna. It's been challenging, but also rewarding.
I'm glad to hear that. New beginnings can bring fresh experiences.
Absolutely. So, how about you? Anything new and exciting happening?
Well, I've been exploring some new hobbies. Trying out different things.
That's awesome, Anna. Discovering new passions is always exciting.
It's been a fun journey of self-discovery and personal growth.
I'm happy for you, Anna. Keep exploring and enjoying those hobbies.
Thanks, John. I'll definitely keep embracing new adventures.
It's great to see you thriving, Anna. Stay positive and keep shining.
Likewise, John. Let's continue supporting each other on this journey.
Absolutely, Anna. Here's to friendship, growth, and many more conversations.
Cheers to that, John. May our paths keep crossing in the most unexpected ways. Lesson 36. It's important to focus on personal growth.
Hey, Anna. I personally remember that it's about growth, not personal attacks.
Absolutely, John. It's important to focus on personal growth rather than attacking others.
When we approach things with a growth mindset, we open ourselves up to learning and improvement.
That's so true, John. It's about developing ourselves and becoming better versions of who we are.
Exactly, Anna. Personal attacks only create negativity and hinder progress.
Instead, we should strive to have constructive conversations and provide helpful feedback.
Constructive feedback allows us to identify areas for improvement without tearing each other down.
It's all about fostering a supportive and nurturing environment for growth.
Absolutely, Anna. We can encourage each other to reach our full potential without resorting to personal attacks.
And when we focus on growth, we create opportunities for positive change and development.
That's the mindset we should always aim for, Anna. It benefits not only ourselves, but also those around us.
So, let's remember that personal growth is the key and choose kindness over personal attacks.
I'm on board with that, Anna. Together, we can create a culture of growth and respect.
Lesson 37. I have fresh herbs.
Hey, Anna. I have fresh herbs. Do you want any?
Yes, please. I'd like some basil and cilantro.
Sure thing, Anna. I'll get you some fresh basil and cilantro.
That's awesome, John. I can't wait to use them in my cooking.
It's always nice to have fresh herbs. They add a lot of flavor.
Absolutely, John. Fresh herbs make a dish taste so much better.
I'm glad you're excited, Anna. I'll make sure to get you the best ones.
Thank you, John. You're the herb hero.
Ha, Herb Hero. I like that title, Anna. I'll wear it proudly.
Well, you deserve it, John. You always come through with the best ingredients.
I appreciate the compliment, Anna. It's all about making delicious food together.
Definitely, John. Cooking is more fun when we have fresh ingredients to work with.
Agreed, Anna. Let's make some amazing dishes with the fresh basil and cilantro.
Sounds like a plan, John. Let's get cooking and enjoy the flavors of the herbs. Lesson 38. Finding what works best for you is key.
Hey, Anna. Finding what works best for you is key.
Absolutely, John. Everyone has their own preferences and needs.
It's important to figure out what methods or strategies suit us individually.
That's true, John. What works for someone else may not work for us.
We should experiment and discover what brings us the most success.
Trial and error can lead us to the approaches that fit us best.
Exactly, Anna. It's all about finding our own unique path.
And being open to trying new things along the way.
Flexibility is key. We should adapt to what works in different situations.
That's a great point, John. What works in one situation may not work in another.
So, let's keep exploring and learning what works best for us.
Agreed, John. It's a journey of self-discovery and growth.
And let's support each other in finding what works for us individually.
Absolutely, John. We're in this together, figuring out our own paths.
So, here's to finding what works best for us and embracing our uniqueness.
Cheers to that, John. Let's navigate our journeys with curiosity and determination. Lesson 39. I found a service that's convenient.
Hey, Anna. I found a service that's convenient.
That's great, John. What's the service about?
It helps with tasks and errands, like grocery shopping and cleaning.
Sounds handy, John. But I'm worried about the fees.
I understand, Anna. Fees can be a concern.
Are the fees reasonable or too expensive?
I'm not sure yet, Anna. I'll check and let you know.
Thanks, John. I want to make sure it's worth it.
Absolutely, Anna. We should weigh the convenience against the costs.
Maybe there are other services with lower fees.
That's a good point, Anna. I'll look into alternatives too.
Let's find a service that's both convenient and affordable.
Agreed, Anna. We'll find the right balance.
Thanks for understanding, John. I appreciate your help.
No problem, Anna. We'll figure it out together.
That's what friends are for, John. We support each other.
Definitely, Anna. Let's find the perfect service for us.
Here's to convenience without breaking the bank, John. Lesson 40. Is there a shuttle service to downtown?
Hey, Anna. Is there a shuttle service to downtown?
Absolutely, John. There's a shuttle that takes you downtown.
That's convenient. How often does the shuttle run?
It runs every hour, John. So there's no long wait.
Perfect. Saves us the hassle of finding parking downtown.
Exactly, John. It's a stress-free way to get around.
Is there a fee for the shuttle service?
No, John. It's actually free of charge.
Wow, that's even better. Free and convenient.
I thought you'd like that, John. It's a win-win situation.
Thanks for letting me know, Anna. You're a lifesaver.
No problem, John. I'm here to help with useful information.
Well, I appreciate it, Anna. You're the best.
Ha, Thanks, John. Just doing my part in making life easier.
And you do it well, Anna. Thank you again.
Anytime, John. Let's take advantage of that shuttle service soon.
Absolutely, Anna. Let's ride the free downtown shuttle and have some fun.
Lesson 41, a destination known to be solo traveler friendly.
Hey, Anna. If you're planning to travel solo, start with a destination known to be solo traveler friendly.
That's a great tip, John. Which destinations would you recommend?
Cities like Tokyo, Barcelona, and Amsterdam are known to be welcoming to solo travelers.
Good to know, John. Safety is important when traveling alone.
Absolutely, Anna. Choosing a destination with a good reputation for solo travelers can provide peace of mind.
Are there any specific things to look for in a solo traveler-friendly destination?
Look for places with a vibrant social scene, easy transportation, and plenty of activities for solo exploration.
Those are great points, John. It's important to have opportunities to meet other travelers or locals.
Definitely, Anna. Connecting with others can enhance the solo travel experience.
Any other tips for solo travelers, John?
Research local customs and etiquette, and always trust your instincts while traveling alone.
Wise advice, John. Being aware and prepared is key.
And don't forget to have fun and embrace the freedom of solo travel, Anna.
Absolutely, John. Solo adventures can lead to incredible experiences and personal growth.
So, start with a solo traveler-friendly destination and embark on an unforgettable journey, Anna.
I'm excited, John. Let's plan our solo adventures and make memories. Lesson 42, content marketing can be effective.
Hey, Anna. When it comes to certain demographics, what about content marketing?
That's a good point, John. Content marketing can be effective for reaching specific audiences.
Exactly, Anna. It allows businesses to tailor their messaging to target demographics.
What makes content marketing so powerful?
Well, Anna, content marketing provides valuable and engaging information to attract and retain customers.
I see. So, it's about creating relevant and interesting content.
Absolutely, Anna. The content should resonate with the target audience and address their needs.
Are there any specific strategies for content marketing to certain demographics?
Yes, Anna. Researching the target demographics' preferences and interests is crucial for creating targeted content.
That makes sense, John. It helps to understand their wants and needs.
Additionally, leveraging platforms and channels where the target demographic is active can enhance content reach.
So, it's about reaching them where they already are.
Exactly, Anna. Meeting the audience on their preferred platforms increases the chances of engagement.
That's a smart approach, John. It's all about connecting with the right people.
Indeed, Anna. Content marketing allows businesses to build relationships and trust with their target demographics.
I can see why content marketing is powerful for reaching certain demographics, John.
I'm glad you think so, Anna. It's a versatile and effective strategy in today's digital landscape.
Let's explore content marketing further and see how it can benefit us, John. Lesson 43, I found a restaurant that's a perfect choice.
Hey, Anna. I found a restaurant that's a perfect choice.
That's great, John. What kind of food do they serve?
They serve delicious kebabs, Anna. It's mouth-watering.
Oh, I love kebabs. That sounds amazing, John.
I knew you'd be excited, Anna. It's a win-win.
Do they have different types of kebabs?
Absolutely, Anna. They offer a variety of kebabs with different flavors.
That's perfect. I like trying different flavors.
You're in for a treat, Anna. Their kebabs are top-notch.
I can't wait, John. Let's go and satisfy our taste buds.
I'm right there with you, Anna. Let's indulge in some delicious kebabs.
Thanks for finding this place, John. You're the kebab king.
The Kebab King. I like that title, Anna. Let's enjoy our feast.
Agreed, John. It's time to dig in and savor every bite.
Here's to tasty kebabs and a wonderful dining experience, Anna.
Cheers to that, John. Let's make this meal unforgettable. Lesson 44. It's important to express ourselves clearly and calmly.
Hey, Anna. When we communicate, it's important to express ourselves clearly and calmly.
Absolutely, John. Clear communication avoids misunderstandings.
And staying calm can prevent unnecessary conflicts, Anna.
I agree, John. It's easier to find solutions when we're calm.
Plus, it keeps the conversation productive and respectful, Anna.
Definitely, John. We can understand each other better that way.
So, let's take a deep breath and communicate calmly, Anna.
Sounds good, John. Clear and calm communication is the key.
Absolutely, Anna. Let's keep the conversation smooth and harmonious.
Agreed, John. No need for unnecessary drama or misunderstandings.
So, let's focus on expressing ourselves clearly and calmly, Anna.
I'm with you, John. Let's keep the peace and understanding.
Great mindset, Anna. It's the secret to effective communication.
Thanks, John. Let's lead by example and create positive interactions.
Exactly, Anna. Clear and calm communication leads to better connections.
Well said, John. Let's put it into practice starting now.
Absolutely, Anna. Let's have a clear and calm conversation.
Lesson 45. Visiting temples.
Hey, Anna. If you're visiting temples, I have some great advice.
That's exciting, John. What's your advice?
When entering temples, remember to dress modestly and respectfully, Anna.
I'll keep that in mind, John. It's important to show respect.
Absolutely, Anna. Also, be mindful of any rules or customs specific to each temple.
Good point, John. I'll make sure to follow any guidelines.
And don't forget to take your time and soak in the peaceful atmosphere, Anna.
I can't wait to explore the temples, John. It sounds amazing.
It will be a memorable experience, Anna. Enjoy every moment.
Thanks for the advice, John. I'm ready to immerse myself in the beauty and serenity.
That's the spirit, Anna. Get ready for a magical journey through the temples.
I'm counting down the days, John. It's going to be incredible.
Indeed, Anna. Prepare to be amazed and inspired by the temple's grandeur.
I'm filled with anticipation, John. Let's go on this temple adventure together.
Absolutely, Anna. It's going to be an unforgettable exploration.
I can't wait, John. Let's embark on this temple journey and create lasting memories. Lesson 46. We've been thinking about our next travel destination.
Hey, Anna. We've been thinking about our next travel destination. Maybe Germany or France.
Both sound reasonable, John. Let's explore the possibilities.
Germany offers rich history and beautiful landscapes, Anna.
And France is known for its art, culture, and delicious cuisine, John.
Germany has stunning castles, like Neuschwanstein, Anna.
France has iconic landmarks, such as the Eiffel Tower and the Louvre, John.
We can enjoy Oktoberfest in Germany and indulge in French pastries, Anna.
That sounds like the best of both worlds, John. Let's plan an amazing trip.
Absolutely, Anna. We'll have a blast immersing ourselves in the German and French experiences.
I can't wait to explore new cities, try different foods, and learn about their cultures, John.
It's going to be a fantastic adventure, Anna. Let's make lasting memories.
I'm excited to embark on this journey with you, John. Germany and France, here we come.
Get ready for an unforgettable travel experience, Anna. Let's make the most of it.
Count me in, John. Let's pack our bags and get ready for an incredible adventure. Lesson 47. How do you usually start your workout routine?
Hey, Anna. How do you usually start your workout routine?
I usually start with a light jog to warm up, John.
That's a great way to get your body moving, Anna.
After that, I do some stretching to loosen up my muscles.
Stretching is important to prevent injuries, Anna.
Absolutely, John. It helps with flexibility too.
What else do you include in your routine, Anna?
I also do some core exercises to strengthen my abs and back.
That's smart, Anna. A strong core is essential for stability.
It helps with overall fitness and posture, John.
I agree, Anna. It's important to have a balanced workout routine.
Definitely, John. Mixing cardio, stretching, and strength training is key.
It sounds like you have a well-rounded routine, Anna.
I try my best, John. It keeps me energized and feeling good.
That's what matters, Anna. Keep up the great work.
Thanks, John. Let's stay active and healthy together.
Absolutely, Anna. Here's to staying fit and enjoying our workouts.
Cheers to that, John. Let's keep pushing ourselves and having fun. Lesson 48. Let's talk about the budget for our trip.
Hey, Anna. We've been planning our trip. I trust your judgment, so how about the budget?
All right, John. Let's talk about the budget for our trip.
We want to have a great time without breaking the bank, Anna.
Absolutely, John. We can be smart with our spending and still enjoy ourselves.
So, what's your suggestion for the budget, Anna?
I think setting a reasonable daily spending limit would be a good idea, John.
That sounds practical, Anna. It will help us stay on track.
We can allocate funds for accommodations, transportation, food, and activities, John.
Good plan, Anna. It's important to prioritize our expenses.
And we can also look for affordable options and deals, John.
Great idea, Anna. It's all about finding the best value for our money.
Absolutely, John. With some research and planning, we can make the most of our budget.
I trust your budgeting skills, Anna. Let's stick to the plan and have a fantastic trip.
Thank you, John. Let's make every penny count and create unforgettable memories.
I'm excited to see how far our budget can take us, Anna. Let's make it an adventure.
Agreed, John. It's going to be an amazing journey within our budget. Lesson 49. Different ideas can lead to innovative solutions.
Hey, Anna. I believe we should encourage everyone to share their ideas.
Absolutely, John. Everyone has unique perspectives and valuable input.
It creates a diverse and inclusive environment, Anna.
Exactly, John. Different ideas can lead to innovative solutions.
Plus, it shows respect for each person's thoughts and creativity, Anna.
I couldn't agree more, John. We should foster a culture of open communication.
It's a great way to promote teamwork and collaboration, Anna.
And who knows, someone's idea might be the game changer we need, John.
Absolutely, Anna. We should embrace the power of collective thinking.
So, let's create a safe space where everyone feels comfortable sharing their ideas, John.
I'm on board, Anna. Let's encourage and value each other's contributions.
Together, we can create an environment where ideas flourish and dreams become reality, John.
Well said, Anna. Let's inspire and empower each other to share and shine.
That's the spirit, John. Let's unlock the potential within our team and make a difference. Lesson 50. Have you heard about the new restaurant downtown?
Hey, Anna. Have you heard about the new restaurant downtown called Catch of the Day?
Yes, John. I've been there, and their dishes are fantastic.
That's great to hear, Anna. What kind of food do they serve?
They specialize in seafood, John. Their fish dishes are mouth-watering.
I'm a fan of seafood, Anna. I can't wait to try it.
You'll love it, John. Their flavors are fresh and delicious.
Any particular dish you recommend, Anna?
Definitely try their grilled salmon, John. It's out of this world.
Sounds amazing, Anna. I'm already getting hungry.
Their lobster bisque is also a must-try, John. Creamy and flavorful.
I'll make sure to order that too, Anna. Thanks for the recommendation.
You're welcome, John. Enjoy your dining experience at Catch of the Day.
I'm looking forward to it, Anna. Let's plan a visit soon.
Absolutely, John. We'll have a fantastic meal together. Lesson 51. I was wondering if the hotel offers express checkout.
Hey, Anna. I was wondering if the hotel offers express checkout.
Yes, John. We do offer express checkout. It's very convenient.
That's great to hear, Anna. It saves time during the departure process.
Absolutely, John. You can simply drop off your key and go.
No need to wait in line at the front desk, right, Anna?
That's correct, John. Express checkout streamlines the process.
It's perfect for travelers who are on a tight schedule, Anna.
Exactly, John. It allows you to make the most of your time.
I appreciate the convenience, Anna. It makes things easier.
We strive to provide a hassle-free experience for our guests, John.
Well, you're doing a great job, Anna. Express checkout is a game changer.
Thank you, John. We're glad to offer this service to our guests.
Next time I stay, I'll definitely opt for express checkout, Anna.
That's fantastic, John. We'll make sure your departure is smooth and efficient.
I'm looking forward to it, Anna. Thanks for the information.
You're welcome, John. We'll see you next time. Lesson 52. I heard you took painting classes in college.
Hey, Anna. I heard you took painting classes in college. How was it?
It was enjoyable, John. I loved expressing my creativity through art.
That's awesome, Anna. Have you painted since then?
No, John. Unfortunately, I haven't picked up a paintbrush in a while.
Maybe it's time to unleash your inner artist again, Anna.
You're right, John. I should make time for it. Painting brought me joy.
It's a great way to relax and unwind, Anna. Plus, you have talent.
Thank you for the encouragement, John. I'll dust off my paint supplies.
I look forward to seeing your artwork, Anna. Let your creativity flow.
I will, John. Get ready for some masterpieces. Or maybe just fun attempts.
I can't wait, Anna. Let's bring back the colors and have a paint-filled adventure.
Sounds like a plan, John. Let's create some art and make beautiful messes.
Here's to rediscovering your passion for painting, Anna. Enjoy the journey.
Cheers to that, John. Let the artistry begin. Lesson 53. I heard you're picking up a new hobby.
Hey, Anna. I heard you're picking up a new hobby. What is it?
I've always loved music, John, and I wanted to try playing an instrument.
That's fantastic, Anna. Which instrument are you interested in?
I'm thinking of learning to play the guitar, John. It sounds fun.
Great choice, Anna. The guitar is versatile and popular.
I'm excited to strum some chords and learn new songs, John.
It's a rewarding journey, Anna. Playing an instrument brings so much joy.
I can't wait to create my own melodies and maybe even sing along, John.
That's the spirit, Anna. You'll be a rock star in no time.
Ha, I'll do my best, John. Maybe I'll start a band.
Count me in, Anna. I can be your #1 fan.
That's a deal, John. Get ready for some guitar solos and catchy tunes.
I'm looking forward to it, Anna. Let's make some musical magic together.
Absolutely, John. Let's rock and roll into this new hobby adventure. Lesson 54. Supporting local businesses is important.
Hey, Anna. Supporting local businesses is important. We should spread the word.
Agreed, John. Let's encourage others to shop local and support our community.
Local businesses add character and uniqueness, Anna. They deserve our support.
Absolutely, John. Let's celebrate the diversity and talent in our own backyard.
We can start by sharing our positive experiences with friends and family, Anna.
Word of mouth is powerful, John. It can make a big difference.
And we can also use social media to promote local businesses, Anna.
That's a great idea, John. Let's showcase their products and services.
Plus, it's a win-win situation. We get quality products, and they thrive, Anna.
Exactly, John. Supporting local businesses strengthens our community.
So, let's make a conscious effort to shop local whenever we can, Anna.
I'm on board, John. Let's keep our money circulating within our community.
Together, we can make a positive impact and help local businesses thrive, Anna.
That's the spirit, John. Let's be local business champions.
Count me in, Anna. Here's to supporting our local heroes and keeping our community strong.
Lesson 55. Working remotely has its perks.
Hey, Anna. Working remotely has its perks, right?
Definitely, John. The flexibility it offers is amazing.
You can manage your own schedule and work at your own pace, Anna.
Absolutely, John. You have the freedom to choose when and how you work.
It's great for achieving a work-life balance, Anna.
No more rushing through morning commutes, John. I can start when I'm ready.
And you can work from anywhere with a good internet connection, Anna.
That's the beauty of remote work, John. I can be productive in my favorite coffee shop.
Plus, you can take breaks when you need them and recharge, Anna.
It helps maintain focus and productivity, John. I can listen to my body's needs.
Remote work gives you the power to create your ideal work environment, Anna.
Absolutely, John. I can set up my workspace just the way I like it.
It sounds like a dream come true, Anna. Enjoy the freedom and flexibility.
Thank you, John. I'm grateful for the opportunities remote work brings.
Here's to embracing the benefits of flexibility and finding work-life harmony, Anna.
Cheers to that, John. Let's make the most of the remote work lifestyle. Lesson 56. I heard you decided to study psychology.
Hey, Anna. I heard you decided to study psychology. That's interesting.
Yes, John. I've always been fascinated by human behavior and the mind.
Psychology is a great field to explore, Anna. So many intriguing topics.
Absolutely, John. From emotions to cognition, there's so much to learn.
It's amazing how the mind works and influences our actions, Anna.
I agree, John. Understanding human behavior can help us make a difference.
Have you thought about specializing in a specific area of psychology, Anna?
I'm leaning towards clinical psychology, John. Helping others through therapy.
That's admirable, Anna. You'll make a positive impact on people's lives.
I hope so, John. It's a rewarding path I want to pursue.
Psychology also provides insights into our own thoughts and behaviors, Anna.
That's true, John. It helps us understand ourselves better too.
Well, I'm excited for you, Anna. Psychology is a fascinating journey.
Thank you, John. I can't wait to delve deeper into the mysteries of the mind.
Here's to unraveling the complexities of human behavior and making a difference, Anna.
Cheers to that, John. Let's embark on this incredible journey together. Lesson 57. I heard you have a timeline for your project.
Hey, Anna. I heard you have a timeline for your project. When do you plan to launch?
I'm aiming to launch within the next 2 years, John. Exciting times ahead.
That's ambitious, Anna. I'm rooting for your success.
Thank you, John. I'm putting in the effort to make it happen.
Speaking of plans, what are your education plans, Anna?
I'm considering further studies, John. Exploring my options.
That's great, Anna. Continuous learning opens up new opportunities.
Absolutely, John. I want to expand my knowledge and skills.
Have you decided on a specific field or program, Anna?
I'm still exploring, John. Keeping my options open for now.
It's important to find something that aligns with your passions, Anna.
I agree, John. I want to pursue something that excites me.
Well, I wish you the best of luck in your educational journey, Anna.
Thank you, John. I appreciate your support.
Here's to your future success and continued growth, Anna.
Cheers to that, John. Let's embrace the opportunities that lie ahead. Lesson 58. I think it's time to grab a bite to eat.
Hey, Anna. I'm getting pretty hungry. I think it's time to grab a bite to eat. Sound good to you?
Absolutely, John. I'm feeling the hunger too. Let's satisfy those rumbling stomachs.
Great. What are you in the mood for, Anna? Anything specific?
How about some sushi? I've been craving it lately.
Sushi sounds fantastic. I'm on board with that choice. Let's go for it.
Perfect. I'll have the salmon roll and a spicy tuna roll, please.
Excellent choices, Anna. I'll go for the California roll and a dragon roll.
Yum. This is going to be a sushi feast. Can't wait to taste the flavors.
Absolutely. Sushi always hits the spot. Oh, and don't forget the wasabi.
Of course, John. Gotta add that extra kick of spiciness. Wasabi, here we come.
And how about some miso soup? A warm bowl of it is just what we need.
That sounds like a plan, John. Miso soup will complement our sushi perfectly.
Alright, 2 orders of miso soup coming up. It'll warm us up from the inside.
I can already imagine the aroma and the soothing taste. Miso soup is so comforting.
It truly is, Anna. We're in for a delightful and satisfying meal.
Good food, good company, and a cozy atmosphere. The perfect combination.
Absolutely, Anna. Let's savor every bite and enjoy this sushi adventure together.
Cheers to that, John. Here's to delicious sushi and wonderful moments. Let's dig in. Lesson 59. It's important to find the best value for our money.
Hey, Anna. I found a few options for our upcoming trip. Great, let's compare the prices and amenities.
Sounds like a plan, John. It's important to find the best value for our money.
I'll start by checking the prices of flights and accommodations.
And I'll look into the amenities offered by each hotel or vacation rental.
We should also consider the location and proximity to attractions or public transportation.
Absolutely, John. Convenience plays a big role in our overall experience.
I'll make a spreadsheet to compare all the details side by side.
That's a smart idea, John. It'll help us make an informed decision.
For flights, we should also check if there are any additional fees or baggage restrictions.
Good point, John. Those extra costs can add up quickly.
And when it comes to accommodations, let's see if they offer any complimentary services or facilities.
Free breakfast or access to a gym or pool would be a nice bonus.
Definitely. We want to get the most out of our stay without any hidden surprises.
Don't forget to read online reviews and ratings for each option.
You're right, Anna. It's important to hear about other travelers' experiences.
Let's also consider the cancellation or refund policies in case our plans change.
Wise thinking, Anna. Flexibility is key, especially during uncertain times.
Once we have all the information, we can discuss and make a decision together. Lesson 60. I have a good idea for our beach day.
Hey, Anna. I have a good idea for our beach day.
What's the idea, John?
Let's bring sunscreen. We don't want to get sunburned.
That's a smart move. Sun protection is important.
Absolutely. We should take care of our skin while having fun.
You're right, John. We'll enjoy the beach without any regrets.
And speaking of fun, I'll grab a frisbee. It'll be a blast.
Awesome. We can play some beach frisbee and have a great time.
It'll be so much fun running around in the sand, laughing and playing.
I can already picture it. The sound of waves and the joy in the air.
We'll make memories that will last a lifetime, Anna.
Definitely, John. Beach days are perfect for creating unforgettable moments.
Plus, the frisbee adds an extra element of excitement and friendly competition.
Absolutely. I can't wait to see who's the frisbee champion between us.
Haha, it'll be a fun challenge. Let the games begin.
Just make sure to bring your A game, John. I'll be ready.
Challenge accepted, Anna. Get ready to be amazed by my frisbee skills.
We'll see about that, John. May the best thrower win.